Hey everybody, welcome to PBM's Video Entertainment. And ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary friends, we are going to be finally unboxing the brand new Thomas & Friends Motorized engines for 2025 to celebrate 80 years of the Thomas franchise. So we have Thomas, Gordon, James, and the Flying Scotsman. These are, I think these are called the classic packs. I mean, well, they're pretty much the greatest moments pack, but for these packs, they're called the classic packs, which I think that's what they're called. But yeah, so I have found all of these at Walmart a few days ago. I've been meaning to unbox these, but I've been like super busy lately. But yeah, but next month I'm gonna try to upload as many videos as I can possible, because yeah. But anyways, we're not going to talk about, like, what's been going on with me lately. No. We're going to be talking about these babies right here. So, yeah. So I'm really excited, really happy that I finally found these. They have been, well, I know they were released, like, over in, like, Europe and stuff like that. And, like, back in, like, June, I think. And we didn't get these until like a month later. And right now you can find them at Walmart. I don't think they're available at Target right now, but yeah. So for the Thomas pack, you have Thomas with the troublesome trucks. And then for Gordon, you have one of his express coaches, or a express coach. Or whatever. Then you have James with a, I guess you could call it the milk tanker because it's white. And then we have, of course, the Flying Scotsman. So yeah, we will open these up one by one and show y'all the details. Alright, so our first engine we will take a look at is obviously Thomas. And he has got some, I think, supposed to be like water splatter details or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got like the rivets and the handles right here, so that way his driver and fireman can climb on board. And then here we have a look at Thomas' face. Looks pretty nice. Not too bad. And here's what the other side looks like. And then here's the back. And then the top. Yep. Now let's have a look at the side rods. They did a wonderful job with the side rods, in my personal opinion. So yeah. I mean, look how much detail it is compared to the well, the Trackmaster 2 Thomas engines. So yeah. Now I will say, for the Motorized 2025 engines, I'm calling them Trackmaster 3 because, well, you know, like, because back in like 2007, we got the first Trackmaster from like Hit Toys and Fisher Price, which lasted, yeah, from 2007 through early 2014, and then somewhere like 2014, we got Trackmaster 2, which lasted until pretty much like 2020 or 2021. And then we got the All Engines Go motorized engines. And now we got these, which like I said, I'm calling them Trackmaster 3. Since yeah. Now the ladders right here, they're painted, or they're pretty much the same mold. Or I can't even speak. Pretty much my point is, this is like molded to the chassis part, or the running board. So I guess I could see why they didn't paint it blue on both ladders. So yeah. And Thomas also comes with 2 troublesome trucks with some cargo pieces that you can remove. Pretty cool. Yeah, I really like the details on the troublesome trucks. And I'm glad that they have the plastic wheels, not the spiky ones like these, because yeah, they feel uncomfortable. And yeah, I don't know what Mattel was thinking, so yeah. But anyways, yeah, pretty nice detail on both of the trucks. And I love the faces, pretty mischievous. Yep. Next, we have my favorite engine, Gordon. So, let me remove his tender real quick. There we go. So, let's have a look at Gordon. Gordon looks pretty nice. there's his face, and oh yeah, there was like a black dot thing, but yeah, had to remove it. Yeah, Gordon looks really nice. Oh, I like the white. I'm glad that they painted this this part of the running board white, but the rest they couldn't do, which I mean I can see why, but yeah. And also the not sure what you would call it, like the piston rods or something like that, or part of his like, or no, cylinder rods. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, they yeah, they've added pretty good amount of detail on these engines. Really love it. And of course you have the good old side rods right here, and then they added like, this is obviously like molded or sculpted, but yeah, he has like the back wheels right here, and then you can barely see it, but I mean, of course this is part of the mold right here, so you have like the wheels, the smaller wheels up front, and then of course his cylinders right there, and then this right here, which I assume is connected to that, but yeah. And of course you have the rivets and the handrails right here, so that way his driver and fireman can climb on him, or climb inside his cab. And now let's have a look at Gordon's tender. So this is what I don't like about these tender engines. Well, for the Trackmaster 3 is because they have the removable coal, which I'm scared, like if they like go down a steep hill or something like that, I'm worried they might fall. But I will say, I think judging by the way how deep the tender is, like inside, yeah, I think it'll hold well. Like, especially if engines like Gordon or James like are coming down the hill or coming down a steep hill. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. But yeah, I just really wish this was like sculpted and not like separate, you know. Anyways, let's have a close up of Gordon's tender. Looks pretty nice right here. I just really wish this was like in red and not in a different color, you know, because yeah, I don't know. It's just that, well, with me, I like it when things are kind of like, you know, accurate to the show or to the movies or something like that. But yeah, anywho, it is what it is. Now let's have a look at Gordon's Express Coach. So for this one, they reused the same model design as Annie and Clarabelle from the All Engines Go collection. But yeah, and also, yeah, I really don't like these wheels because, yeah, they're too spiky, and yeah. So I need to make some modifications to this coach. But let's compare this coach to the Tomy one, shall we? So yeah, looks pretty different. obviously, like the Tomy ones, they're smaller and a little longer than these ones. So yeah, I just really wish they didn't reuse like Annie and Clarabelle's mold for this one, because yeah, I don't know. But like I said, it is what it is. But I know Mattel's trying now, especially for the 80th anniversary. I mean, we've been getting some good stuff this year for Thomas merch and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, next engine we have James. Let's remove his tender real quick and have a close-up look of him. So of course, for the wheels, the front wheels are obviously molded, and then you have like these wheels right here and his side rods. And then you have like the rivets and the handrails and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I really wish for this rail right here, like, or right here. Really wish they were painted silver just like with these, but I can pretty much see why, so may have to make some modifications to this engine. Anyways, here's a look at his face, pretty nice. And you have like the white running board right here, but then on the rest of the part, yeah, it's not painted white, which I can see why. So yeah, and then the back, it's pretty cool. I really like these. And then, just like with Gordon, yeah, it has a removable coal tender, which, yeah, I don't know why they did that, but yeah. Overall, very nice. Really like the tender too. Nice. And then we have, of course, the tanker, or the milk tanker. I mean, it doesn't have like any milk logo or something like that, but yeah. Very nice. Not a whole lot going on with the tanker, but yeah, pretty nice addition to the Motorized collection. Last but not least, we have the Flying Scotsman, and I just removed his tenders real quick just to show y'all the close-up details. So there's his number and there's his name, and then you have the wheels, which is similar to Gordon. You have like 2 sets of molded wheels, front and back, or 1 set, or pretty much 2 wheels up front and then 2 in the back. And then here we have some wheels right here that roll along, and then of course 1 molded wheel right here, which I forgot to mention to that for the other engine, so I do apologize for that. And then here we have the cylinder rods similar to Gordon's, and then the side rods, and then here we have the Flying Scotsman's face, pretty nice. And then the black running board right here, and then the rest is not painted black, which kind of wish it was, but yeah. And then here we have the back and the top part too. So here we have Flying Scotsman's coal tender right here. Pretty nice. So phenomenal. And then here we have his water tender right here. Now for all of these engines, they come with this instruction manual right here. With, of course, you have all the different languages right here. This paper is like so big, I'm not sure if I could even like fit all that in. But yeah. And for all of these engines, they take 2 AAA batteries, which, yeah, if you have AAA batteries, you're in luck. But if you don't have any AAA batteries, go to the store right now. So anyways, what do I think of these engines? These engines, I gotta say, they're incredible. And we may not have like the usual like solo packs or whatever, but we have like the Greatest Moments pack, or as they're called, the classic packs. But yeah, but hopefully we'll get some more pretty soon, which I'm pretty sure we will. Now, I know Peter Sam 24, the YouTuber that lives in Mexico, he has Thomas, Percy, and Nia, which of course I have Thomas, but I don't have like the regular Thomas, which I'm not sure if I am gonna get that, but I don't know, we'll see. But I'm for sure gonna get Percy, and might as well get Nia, and I gotta have Duck in the collection, you know, since it's been a while since we've had like a Duck merch. Well, other than like the Thomas minis and stuff like that, you know. But anyways, overall, I think these are incredible. They're better than the All Engines Go motorized engines from Fisher-Price for sure. And honestly, these are way better than the Trackmaster 2 engines, because I love how all of these engines, they have a lot of details. Not every detail, just a lot, you know. And of course, I can't say these beat the Trackmaster 1 engines because, you know, I love Trackmaster 1 and I love Play-Rail because, well, when it comes to motorized Thomas engines, honestly, I got to give the W to Play-Rail and, yeah, and to Trackmaster 1 for sure. Regardless if it's like Trackmaster Hit Toys or Trackmaster 1 Fisher-Price, you know. But anyways, if you're a Thomas fan, and if you happen to have a Walmart in your, like, in your area or whatever, feel free to pick these up while you can. But, of course, if you're a Thomas fan, and if you're not interested in these, you don't have to buy these. Because, yeah. If they're not for you, they're not for you. But anyways, that's going to do it for me, everybody, and I will see you all next time. Take care.